Hello, welcome back to Trip the Balance channel. This is the Wales on One Wheel series, day 2. Let's go. In the summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right up, you can touch the sky. In the summertime I got Wales on one wheel on my mind. Oh, in the summertime I got Wales on one wheel on my mind. Hello, good morning from the Giler Arms. It's a beautiful sunny morning. Not. Woken up to some extreme mist cloud cover. Yeah, it's all good. It's quite nice and warm actually, I think, because there's such cloud covering. Very damp. My feet are soaked from the dew. But yeah, all good, all groovy. I've had a huge breakfast, a couple of coffees, green tea. I'm ready to go. Just got to pack down. I've got everything else packed away. Just got to pack the tent. So 5 minutes and I shall be off. I am heading to Lake Bala. It's my first stop. It'll be about probably 3 hours time. 9 o'clock, so it's actually quite a late start. It's about 9:05 now. I'm going to get down to Bala for about maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock I reckon. That's allowing for a little stop on the way probably. I mean, I'm not sure what's en route, so if there's some nice places to stop, take pictures, video, etc., then I might well do that. So yeah, Lake Bala is going to be my first stop. There's I want to check that out, check out Bala itself, and then onwards from there to Lake Vyrnwy. There's an awesome looking waterfall, the north tip of Lake Vyrnwy, so I'll probably stop there. And Vyrnwy itself is pretty long and also pretty beautiful. So there's a dam at the far end that looks cool, and yeah, so that's the plan. It'll be about 3 or 4 hours to Vyrnwy from Bala, I think. So yeah, it's even hillier that way. This first bit's not too bad from what I've seen this morning on my map research. Yeah, so anyway, for me and these very well sheep behind me, see you later. I'm on my way towards Lake Bala. It's about 11 miles away from what the sign just said a minute ago. So yeah, not long left. My little spot for last night, which was the Giler Arms. And yeah, super misty this morning, you couldn't see a thing. And literally in the last half hour, as you can probably see behind me and above me, there is some blue skies. Whoa. Wow. Woohoo! Potholes and gravel going uphill. Wowzers. Right, I was just cutting at this bridleway, had a chat to this farmer, really sound guy, who's whizzing across the field opposite on his quad bike. Anyway, stopped him because it's like a bridleway, so I was like, mate, does that cut off the road? I'll go that way. He's like, yeah, that does, yeah, all good. So I'm heading up the hill, get out the top, and I'm greeted with these guys, and they've got co-ops, right? But it's alright, these are all females. But look over here, and they all stood up, looked very protective. So I've jumped in the field next door because they didn't look too happy for me to be approaching them. I'm quite glad, because you see this little fella here laying down in the black. I don't know if you can see how big he is on this video. He is immense. I mean, his neck is just huge. Yeah. So kind of glad I didn't get in the field. He's pretty. You can tell because he's pretty calm. Is he going to get up now? I'm going to walk off. Yeah. Funnily enough, I remember a story once. My mum telling me a story about when when she was chased by bullocks, so young bulls, in a field. It may have been in Wales or it may have been around Wiltshire area. Either way, I don't want that to happen to me today. or any day really. So yeah. Well, that's a low flying plane. At the field just ahead of this track, I stopped to perfect this little clip of me riding cross country. All this just to post to my Instagram account, of course. Boys down in the valleys. That was a terrible accent, wasn't it? Apologies, people of Wales. Yeah, still en route to Bala. Just been having a chat with some lovely chap who's having a walk, local man. Very interested in what I was up to. Yeah, it's beautiful down here. Lovely little back roads. I had to proper zoom into the map to even find this on Google. Whoa. Nearly. There is sheep and cattle everywhere though, so a lot of the bit I've just been down, there's a gate every sort of 200 meters, which is a bit frustrating stopping and starting, but the roads are awesome, the scenery is awesome. Like obviously I haven't seen a car at all. I've seen one car this morning, in fact, since I left. That is ludicrous, I'm not joking. A car, a tractor in a field, an old Giso, I think it was the name of the farmer on his quad that I chatted to earlier. Apart from that, just the chap walking. That's it. I mean, it's that quiet. I've seen more buzzards than I have people. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it said Bala 7 back there. I'm assuming 7 miles. But some of these old signs, I don't know, are old signs in England and Wales in kilometres? Because I feel like some of the ones around Bristol, like in Somerset, have got, like, they're really old. And I feel like when it's just got a number on it. I've kind of worked it out before and decided that it was kilometres. I might be wrong. Maybe they were just really rubbish at measuring back then. But yeah, so it said 7. If it's 7 miles, I'll be there in about an hour. And if it's 7 kilometres, I'll probably be there a bit less, roughly. I mean, he did say it's quite a brutal hill here, so from this farm up, but then he says downhill all the way. So yes, it shouldn't be too bad. Right, see you in a bit. Just had another cow and bull and calf encounter. This one's laying down in the sort of centre of the shot there. Is a huge bull. I mean, maybe because I was closer than that black one earlier. But this guy, yeah, you can see his head there. He is skin massive. Big old ring through his nose, classic bull cartoon style. Yeah, he let me pass. I went right up on the verge there along the fence and back down. He didn't move, just stared at me. All the females stood up the second I got near because of all their little ones. Oh, here he goes, he's getting up. Wow. Oh, he is massive. Yeah, nice and chilled though. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the bulls. I don't know, they unnerve me. So I got over the hill on the way to Bala, and I stopped to have a banana and a little cereal bar, a bit of energy, and checked Google, and either that sign that I mentioned, the old 7 miles or 7k, is either very wrong, or the Google GPS might not be accurate. Sometimes it does take, when you're out in the sticks a bit, it does take a while to triangulate, so maybe I didn't give it enough time. But anyway, it said from my location 6.7 miles,
and I've definitely travelled more than well, a quarter of a mile, if that. So yeah, anyway, not far, not too bad at all. But yeah, as the theme seems to be with travelling on a unicycle, always a bit later than planned, because you stop and chat with people, or you stop to take a break, or you stop to take photos, go for a wee, have a drink, blah blah blah, or because of encounters with animals when you're out in the wild like this. I've had sheep in the road, I've had bulls to contend with, and cows and calves. But yeah, whoa, and there's a cyclist. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, and you got cyclists whizzing past you. Forgot to say, check out the scenery. It's alright in Wales, isn't it? Not too shabby, Chief. But anyway, got off that hectic road, one with the speeding motorcyclist shaking his head at me. Is that clean? Apologies. Yeah, anyway, I just saw there's a little slip road, which is what I'm on here now. And although when I turned onto it, it was even narrower than this, like single track. 2 Land Rovers back to back, or Range Rovers even, coming straight at me. I had about 2 inches between me and the hedge, and me and them. That was a bit sketchy. I wasn't expecting to see them, they weren't expecting to see me. Anyway, more great views here. There's great views everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, so it's about 3 or 4k I think down here to Bala. So yeah, not far, nearly 2 miles maybe, is that right? Something like that. Not sure, my maths is that great. But yeah, how beautiful it is today. Weather has come through. This morning it was saying it was going to be cloudy, like just cloudy, not even a hint of sun, until about 5 or 6 o'clock this evening, and then just a couple of hours clear before sunset. So yeah, it's really come through. Yeah, what else was I going to say? I'm getting a bit sore on the seat, and but I've got a sneaking suspicion that it's my leggings, the seam on the leggings. So I'm going to stop right here in a minute, where there's a gate down here. I'm going to go hide behind a hedge and get changed and see if that helps. Just take the leggings off. I've got about 4 layers of like 2 cycling shorts, leggings, and then normal shorts. Let's see if this helps. Oof. So I'm not going to video this bit. I know, sorry.
From here, there was a short descent into the town of Bala, where I arrived at the bridge you'll see in this picture. I stopped for a bite to eat at a nice little bistro, had some lovely food, had a cold drink, recharged the batteries, had a chat to lots of interested people, including a couple, and one of the people working in the bar, who were all from very near where I'm from, which was quite a strange coincidence, as that's over near London, so other side of the country. From here afterwards, when I'd recharged and chilled out, I headed down to the lake, and yeah, you'll see that here. It is beautiful.
Lake Bala. Can't stop for long. On my way to Lake Vyrnwy. It is incredible. Check it out. Just awesome. Really lovely people in Bala as well. I've just met like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 people on my way through. Kind of why I'm running late, but you know, it's not a problem at all. Yeah, really lovely. 2 girls just met, Sabrina and Lou. Super interested. They're holidaying from Shropshire. The guy where I had my lunch, like the guy that was running the cafe bistro, he's come out to a picture with me. Customers outside, they're on holiday from weirdly down near where I'm from, and I think they were from Bedfordshire. old lady Beryl, absolutely lovely, walking her dog. But yeah, just so many people. Anyway, just wanted to show you quickly Bala before I jump back on and head off to Lake Vyrnwy. Really amazing waterfall, so I want to get there before sunset and find out where I'm gonna hang out for the night. Yeah, I got some supplies, so yeah, all good. See you soon.
The most direct route from Bala to Lake Vyrnwy is one that goes over a mountain pass, which I was told was spectacularly beautiful, but also a little bit tough. Anyway, my mood was pretty high after the refueling with food and drink, and the lovely weather, and my lovely encounters with people. And as you've heard already, I had a little sing-song, so apologies, but I'm going to submit you to it again. There you go.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up, you can touch the sky. In the summertime, I got whales on one wheel on my mind. Oh, in the summertime, I got whales on one wheel on my mind. So it's about 5:30 in the late afternoon, early evening, whichever you'd like to call it. I'm on a tiny little back road between Lake Bala and Lake Vyrnwy. I'm about 7 miles from Vyrnwy, from the northern tip of Vyrnwy, which I think I'm going to head there. There's waterfalls. Two girls earlier said there's like an infinity pool at the top. I don't know, I'm going to check out what I can get to when I get there, where I'm going to stay for the night. Excuse me a second. Right, and then yeah, find out where I can set up and hang out. And then that was a bit steeper than I anticipated. And then yeah, I think tomorrow, rather than a rest day, I was going to spend it around Lake Vyrnwy, so I'll do exactly that, but just keep travelling a bit. So I'll sort of head for the southern tip of Vyrnwy, and then keep going, maybe 10 or 20 kilometres, or you know, just whatever. I mean, there's no stress for that. So if I can do 10k past the southern tip, that'll make the next day a bit easier, and because that is my biggest day. If I'm going to do 15 or more, that'll make it really manageable. So, you know, at most 25-30k, which is less than what I've done yesterday or today. So yeah, all good either way. That's that really. What a beautiful evening. So many people have told me how lovely this is. It is particularly nice, and I don't even think I've got to the best bit yet. Really nice. It's had a river running all the way along, bits of waterfall and stuff. You see the river probably down that way. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, just down there. Really beautiful. And then lots of this lush forest, shaded, lots of ferns. Yeah, really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. Just want to show you guys a bit of this. I'm sure I'll switch back on shortly when the views get even more epic. Catch you. So a couple that chatted to me just at the caravan park, I forget their names now. I want to say Paul and Lynette. I reckon that's right. Anyway, they were saying, oh, you're going over the top to Lake Vyrnwy. And I was like, yeah, I'm cutting off on the right up the road, blah blah blah, assuming that's what they meant. Anyway, it's now dawning on me. I've been up a fair few hills now, and then along the valley floor through this beautiful like evergreen forest. The evergreen forest. I didn't see boat raccoon, but or Cyril Sneer or Cedric Sneer. Gutted. At least Schaefer the dog would have been nice. But anyway, I just kind of get into the head of this particular valley, thinking, where's this road going? And I think, hopefully I can show you now. There's bloody trees in the way now. It looks like there's a little mountain pass, basically. Whoa, look. It looks like there's a little mountain pass. So, yeah, there's a break here I can show you. I might be wrong. I'm not sure what's around the corner here. No, I think I am right. Okay. So, I got this in front of me. And then I think the road is going round to our right here. Whoa, you have to go out there and over between those mountains there. Whoa. So I'll find out in a minute. Whoa. Yeah, wow, that way, sorry. In that little V. Potentially. I'm not sure, or maybe it cuts around here and it's kind to me and goes through this next valley. Either way, it's blooming beautiful. Wowzers. Oh, Wales on one wheel.
This little section is just between the wooded valley that I've just ridden through, just before the ascent over the mountain pass. Ridiculously beautiful, purple heather everywhere, and the sun that was just starting to set was glinting over the edge of the valley on my way up. A couple of Welsh sheep roaming the hillside. Yeah, and just spectacular views all the way. Bit of a dead straight ascent, as you'll see. That was quite killer, but I made it.
So yeah, heading over some mountains. It did curve around to the left from my video before, but we're still going over the pass. So I don't know, I've been to the Lake District a lot. Maybe this is Wales's, or one of Wales's versions of Rhino's Pass up in the lakes, which is before Hardknot Pass, which is the steepest. But yeah, check this out. Look at that. I mean, first of all, how beautiful this heather is all around. Beautiful, like horseshoe valley. And the road is just going straight up there and then snaking over the edge in the sort of dip in between at the head of the valley. Ooh. It looks quite bumpy going up there. It looks like one of those slides in a play park, in a water park, with the bumps. Who's shouting? Someone just shouted at me. Definitely heard somebody shout. Hello? Weird. Cool. Anyway, I wonder if I picked up on the video. I mean, it didn't particularly sound like anything, any word. It could have been somebody Welsh. Jokes. Maybe it was a sheep, like that. It's a very deep sheep. A deep sheep. Oh, right. Over this. And hopefully I'll be able to see Vyrnwy, and it's going to be breathtaking. Cool. I'll catch you in a bit. Getting very tired. Sheep cam. Run for the hills. Oh. So I'll give you a bit of the old ascent here. It's brutal, just straight up. Oh. Let's get off the camera. Oh, mate, look how purple this is. It's insane. How beautiful. Wowzers. Woohoo! Oh my word. Oh, sorry if I keep filming with smudgy lenses. Very sweaty, funnily enough. Oh, let's give you another shot quick. And there you are. Random Christmas tree. I'd like to know how that got here, really. Pretty high up. It's also, it looks like it's been manicured at the bottom down here. Very odd. I don't know. There you go. Midges are out in full effect. Can you see that in the sunlight, them dancing around? These little things are brutal. I haven't felt them bite me yet. Maybe I'm just numb from riding. Anyway, look how beautiful this valley is. Oh, and the sun. Bosh. Gotta say, it's nearly killed me though. Oh, on the way down. Descent. Decent descent. Yes. Heading down to the Vyrnwy. The Lake Vyrnwy. Yeah, so beautiful. Still. Look at this heather. Heather and gorse. The perfect combination. Yellows and purples. Beautiful. Whole valley is just smothered in it. Well, actually, this is another valley, I guess, now, because I've just come up over the top. Anyway, it's everywhere. I'm very, very tired. My knee is getting quite sore. I can't remember if I mentioned, well, I've probably mentioned it, but I earlier on, quite early on, when I was going through that nice farm, all the farm tracks and stuff, it's a really steep little, very short but very steep bit of road. And so I jumped off the unicycle because I didn't feel very safe. And just because it was really spontaneous, I didn't really think about it very well. And I kind of just landed a bit skew whiff with my right foot, like lands like that rather than straight on. And so my knee jolted a bit, and ever since then when I'm doing the hills it doesn't feel great, which isn't brilliant, but it's not, I mean, it's not terrible. But I do think it's going to be good to give it a bit of a rest tomorrow, or more so. So yeah, like I said, 20 or 30k max, and we're good. And I can do that super slowly, like, you know, 10k here, 5k here, 5k there, all good. Right, I'm heading into this beautiful forest now. Don't know how the camera's going to go in the light. Got a cattle grid, another one. Oof. Oh, look at that. Look how green that is, my god. Crikey. That looks like I've got like an Instagram filter on it. My god. There's somebody downloaded Instagram filters into my brain. Mental. The green, look at it, down the side. Wow. It smells beautiful in here as well. Like you can smell the greenness. I'm not joking. Wow, and you can smell the pine and the wood. Oh, it's intense. Wowzers. Oh, the knee. I am glad I've got my disc brake, because without that my knee would probably be shot through by now. It's never ending. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's never ending. Just gone over a little bridge, two little bridges actually that cross the river, where there was like a waterfall, and the river's reasonably big now. Must have been, well, I say reasonably, you know, for it up in the mountains. It's over 1 metre wide. It sounds to the left of me pretty noisy now, somewhere down there. Still lots of evergreen around. Wow, I'm going a bit fast there. Lots of purple heather up on the mountain sides. Oh, there's bloody Japanese knotweed absolutely everywhere. Also purple. More Christmas trees, random. I suppose they're evergreen. Oh, there's loads of them. Right, so when I say Christmas trees, that is just what the forest is. God, there's got to be a lake around here somewhere. Catch a bit of the river there. Oh, there's a little footpath there. Yeah, I think I've made it. Thank God. I got no phone signal, so I'm kind of guessing on the map. I'm sure GPS used to work without actual phone signal because it runs on satellite, but now it just seems to use Google data location, so it's not GPS, is it? Anyway, oh, at stream level, same old thing every day. Got a little Streets reference there. Oh, I'm very happy. So nearly day 2 done with. I am as usual running late. It was 7:30 I just saw. I thought I'd be here for 7. To be honest, I have stopped a lot taking pictures, and also just not long ago for my knee, which on that descent, just not long before I started this video, to be honest, I had to stop for a bit because it was freaking killing me. It's all right now. It's just when I was going down, I wonder, I don't have great form when I walk on with my right leg. Got a bit of a like funny angle to it, kind of, my gait. Getting technical here, but yeah, so I wonder if that's something to do with it. Like, my left is fine. Obviously I landed funny earlier, so it's definitely not helped it, but I think that was just adding insult to injury. Oh my goodness, best words. Welcome to Lake Vyrnwy. Get in. Woohoo! Oh. So, I haven't really got a plan. I am just happy to be here. I'm going to have a little scout about. You scout about me. It's 7:30, so I've got a little while till it gets dark. Oh look, visitors centre, toilets, cafe information. Anyway, let's go check it out. Some farming dudes here. Lakeside Drive. Let's go this way then. It's the only thing, quite a lot of farmers and stuff, so, and it's such a popular touristy destination. There's probably quite a lot of like, I don't know, park rangery types and all that. Anyway, oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god. So it's maybe it's just a sneaky little spot in the forest. Pitch up late, who knows. Anyway, waterfall parking. I'm probably gonna go check this bad boy out. Radar waterfall. I'll pop back here in a minute. Let's go. Ooh.
And so day 2 of Wales on One Wheel came to a close, but quite a drawn out close to the day this time. Trying to find somewhere to stay that I felt comfortable with. The aforementioned farmer dudes were lurking around, finishing off their their day's work, during which they came over to where I was scouting out, because there was a little bit of field there that they had to work on. When they came over, I sort of, you know, waved, said hello, and, but also panicked, so left the area and went out to scout down near the lake, where I found a bird hide, which I thought, I could stay here, but a bit spooky in the woods, and like, it was right by the water. It was quite nice, to be fair. But as I came back out onto the road thinking, what shall I do, the farm vehicle that I'd seen actually drove back past me away from the area. So I swiftly headed back and found this spot to pitch up on, not far from the waterfalls, which you shall see next time when you tune in for my day 3 exploration of Lake Vyrnwy and the surrounding area, and my little tour of the waterfalls on foot. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, I'll see you in about a week's time. Cheers.